Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to some more F1 25 in another part of the My Team Toyota career mode. Today we are back with the Spanish Grand Prix. We are back to our 50% races and looking forward to it. We are going straight to an event. Powertrain morale has taken a little hit, which is a shame. And we do have a meeting with Nico Hulkenberg, so let's have a little chat with Nico, and hopefully all is good with him. Let's have a look. So, proposed terms, chance to sign 69%. Okay, that's all looking very, very good. I think he's pretty happy, isn't he? It's the fan rating that could well hold us back. I don't actually know what our fan rating is. 2 at the minute, so it needs to be 7. So it could be quite tricky. Yeah, I want to train in. Probably want to try and get the fan rating up a little bit, don't we? But how do we do that? Probably not them. Uh, 10% fan rating. Okay. Fair enough. Right. Let's head back to the schedule. Obviously, we're in the midst of a triple header at the minute, so there's very little time between Grand Prix. Okay. Component management. Okay, Colapinto's stuff ain't looking great, is it? Let's switch him over to a new engine. Let's go on to research. Recommend a new one. Yeah, looks pretty good. Okay. I think we're all good here. Happy days, right, okay. Let's head forward then to the Spanish Grand Prix.
Good news. We've just completed the development of a part and it's now ready for fitting. But be sure to check in at the Assign Upgrades screen when you get the chance.
Yeah, all good. All looking very, very good indeed. Facility improvements. Want to try and get the fan rating up a little bit. Is there anything that says... Is there anything about... fan stuff? Doesn't really say that there. Nothing there. Yeah, that all looks good, doesn't it? Yeah, unlock new powertrain upgrades. There we go, cool. Right, on with the next weekend. We are going to go for harder tyres. Do we want hard tyres? I think we probably want a softer tyre allocation and just have more stops, I think. We are going to be Zach O'Sullivan this Grand Prix. Okay, fab. Right, I will see you guys for qualifying here in Spain then.
It's a Catalonian qualifying for you today. Welcome along to Spain, to Barcelona, and wherever you are in the world, do you feel the need? The need for speed?
Here we come up to the line then, and wow, that gets us 16th at the moment. It's not fab, is it? It really isn't. And yeah, I'm not sure that will be enough. We've got Fernando Alonso. That's possibly going to come through as well. This could be us out in Q1 here if we're not careful. Probably just about got enough time to get out there again. But it's going to be tight. Still 16th. I think we're just about going to get one more lap, so we'll see if we can do any better here. No, it's not going to be good enough. We come over the lines, no improvement. And we are out in qualifying one. Fernando Alonso knocked us out in the end. He gets through in 16th, but yeah, just didn't quite have the ultimate pace, did we, to get through. Franco put Colapinto through comfortably in P6, but we were a full second and a bit behind that. We just could not get that car any further up. And by 0.02 of a second, Fernando Alonso is through to Q2, and we are out.
Welcome along, everyone, to sunny Spain, specifically to the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya. So many great moments in Formula One history have been written at this very track over the years, including Michael Schumacher's first win for Ferrari back in '96. That win was in the rain. We might have better weather here today, but we're just as overjoyed to be at the Spanish Grand Prix. It's an updated track at Catalunya, and the popular opinion in the paddock is that we never wanted the chicane in the first place. That's now been gone, the final corner is much faster, and at 2.9 miles and 14 turns, we await the Spanish Grand Prix. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And Lando Norris lines up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Tsunoda, Charles Leclerc, and Hamilton. Piastri, Sainz, Colapinto, and Alex Albon. Fernando Alonso, Gasly, Esteban Ocon, Doohan, Lawson, O'Sullivan, Andrea Kimi Antonelli, and Isaac Hadjar. Stroll, Hülkenberg, Bortoletto, and Ollie Behrman rounds off the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. And joining me in the commentary box today with the best view on what is about to unfold and some strong views on the action we're about to see, Naomi Schiff. Now, Ant, you always tell me you know Barcelona almost as well as you know the back of your hand. Given the amount of testing that goes on here and the amount of laps that you and all the other drivers have done, what are the challenges that are left when it comes to the race?
Well, this certainly is a favorite track when it comes to testing. And I'll tell you why that is. It's because it offers up so much variation. You've got corners that are fast, that are slow, that are long, that are short. So there's a lot to think about and a lot to work with. But T9 is one of my personal favorites because it is so challenging. Every time you get there, you think, should I lift or should I stay flat? Well, I tell you, stay flat. Commit.
Okay, well, he called their rant, but other than that...
Mate, try your best. With a bit of luck, we might just get that points finish.
I'm thinking two-stop strategy is definitely the way to go around here. Well, yeah, you want to be away from the hards, I think. And we'll see where we get to come the end. Maybe 10, 10, 13. That looks pretty good. And let's get into the action here. How many laps is it? 33. Okay. Let's get into it. Obviously a very, very long run down to turn 1. And we gotta be on it from the start here in Spain. It is apparently 6 seconds slower to go for this strategy, but I just think it'll be a much more comfortable ride. There's a lot of fast corners around here if you're in a car.
No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions look good.
That needs to look after its tyres. If you're in a car that's got very worn tyres, that's not going to be a pleasurable experience, and I think that will probably lose you more time than you'd imagine than what it's going to cost us going through the pits an extra time. We have got plenty of soft tyres, so if we do need to go for a third stop, that will be absolutely fine. I think frustratingly we had a lot more potential in qualifying yesterday, but just didn't manage to pull off the best lap. Need to get these front tyres nice and warm, ready for the start of this race, and the start is going to be crucial. We're going to have to try and make some moves down into that first corner. Now, it'll be interesting because I reckon perhaps the top 10 will try and one-stop this. So that gives us a lot of opportunity down the field. And I'm excited to see where we end up with all of this. So, you can see our grid slot coming up now. And here we go. That's okay.
Good parking there,
Not
mate.
bad.
Now we need to make sure we get a great launch as the race starts.
Lights out, away we go here in Barcelona. It's a very, very good start. Look at that for a start. Already up into P12, and we'll have a little look at Fernando Alonso into turn 1 here. Oh, just need to try and stay out of trouble. Little bit of contact there, I think, with Fernando Alonso, but we're okay. That's the main thing. We are through. Front wing entirely safe, the floor entirely safe, and now right behind our teammate, but we're not going to look to make a move on him just yet. Try and stay with him. But really important that we don't do anything stupid. That was something a little bit stupid. Just going a little bit wide there, drop 4 positions. That could cost us dearly. Well, just settle down. We've still made a couple of positions up over that first lap. Let's try and stay with these guys throughout the stint.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
There we go. We've got Ocon going down the inside of Gasly into turn 1. Well, as you can see, our front left tyre has really degraded.
We're trailing the car ahead by 1.5 seconds.
And although our pace is okay, We are going to come into the pits. We're going to try for a massive undercut here. And it might even turn into a 3-stop strategy. So really need to make sure we get down onto the limit. We're okay, just about okay. But yeah, you look at that front left tyre and you think, wowee, that is a worn tyre. The rest of them, not too bad. But, here we go.
Okay, off we go, back into the race. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Up to speed now, let's get some heat into those tyres.
And now, we should really feel the difference in grip, and to be honest with you, I'm expecting to really reduce that gap and get that undercut going. It may well turn into a 3-stop strategy, we will have to see. Well, here we come past the pit lane, and you can see how much time we've made on Pierre Gasly there. He was about a second and a half ahead of us when we came into the pits. We are now a second and a half ahead of him, so that's a 3-second undercut right there. And we're hoping that we will be able to increase that for some of the others that haven't come into the pits yet. But yeah, we will see. I mean, it's going to be a really intense final 22 laps here. A long, long way to go in this Grand Prix just yet. Come past a load of other guys.
DRS is low. Consider changing mode on your MFD or lift a little with gentle braking into corners to recharge it.
And that's Jack Doohan, who, of course, was a decent way ahead of Pierre Gasly at the pit stops. He's doing a good job here. The 8 laps have gone past. Gabriel Bortoletto is out. He's just retired on the pit straight. The safety car wouldn't be the worst thing right now. But yeah, we're going to come in for our second pit stop. We're going to put on the medium tyres. And we're going to see what we can do here. Antonelli, is he going to get past us? So our tyres have completely gone off, although to be fair, it is just the left front that is the big problem. Yeah, we're going to put the mediums on. I don't know how good they're going to be, but I'm going to give it a go. And here we are then. And we're in. This will obviously return us to the back of the field. And yeah, I mean, it's risky the way that we're doing this, but
okay, there seems to have been a problem attaching the right rear wheel. We need to try and put that behind us, and let's finish this race strong.
it is
Look
just
after
a
these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
issue of where we're at in this race. I think you know, we just got to try and give it our all. We haven't really got the pace, but we're still trying. And that's the main thing. Well, you can see how many cars we got ahead of there. Very, very impressive. And we are taking chunks of time out each lap, and it makes me think, right, well, these guys are going to be on their knees of tyre wear by the end of this race. I think a 3-stopper can absolutely work. We've just got to time it right. So we've got to make sure that these tyres last, I'd say, another 4 laps. And then we come in, put the soft tyres on. Because people are putting on the hard tyres, which are not great around here. They are slower. see that already, but yeah. It's going to really depend on if we can keep these tyres in decent enough nick to last us another 3 laps now. More people in the pits. Where are we going to come out? I think that's Antonelli just coming out of the pit lane now, and I think the tyres should be okay. We're absolutely not taking these to the end of the race because I just don't think they'll last. But I'm thinking that the guys that are coming in now have got to last 10 laps
currently around 5 seconds
on their current set of tyres, and I'm not sure that that's going to really suit most of the guys. Still quite a few to come in for the second pit stop.
lap.
Well, there goes Antonelli through. Nothing we can do about that. It's just a decent move from Kimi. Maybe one more lap after this one on these tyres, and I'm going to come in and see what we can do after that. Safety car would be ideal right now. Final pit stop of the day is happening right now. We're okay, just about. I think we hit the front wing. No, we're okay. Come. That was a good pit stop. Well, long way ahead of Pierre Gasly by the looks of things. Who was one of the guys we were racing, and now brand new set of soft tyres, and we'll take these to the end.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
Hopefully we're now going to be the fastest guy out there. That's the plan. On Hadja, and you can see it's got so much more grip. And we head round the outside beautifully. Well, we'll see how far we can get back up. We got 5 laps to go. But, yeah, it's probably not going to work out for us since it's not going to be a safety car or any other pit stops. But we'll see. Well, Max Verstappen has already won the race. We're coming across the line. We are lapped and 19th. Not great.
And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
Not our best.
At the end, there was no Verstappen. Max Verstappen, he takes victory.
And they led every single lap of the race. It was a light to flag victory, and that is total dominance.
And once all the hard work is over, and after lap of brilliant racing, it's time now to celebrate with our podium trio. One of the all-time greats celebrates yet again. It's another podium, it's another top step for Max Verstappen.
Well, there you go then. That is that. Very, very well done.
Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One.
To Max Verstappen
Be sure to
once
join
again.
us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
But what is fabulous to see is Franco Colapinto up in 6th place. But you can see, despite our 3-stop strategy, we was just nowhere near the right pace. So whether the difficulty was just not the right level for us, I don't know. But just weren't at the races. Wasn't our race today, has to be said. But Max Verstappen wins again. Lando Norris and Yuki Tsunoda join him on the podium. Hamilton and Leclerc up there, but Colapinto getting some good points as well, but still finishing 40 seconds behind the race winner. Pretty crazy, and yeah, we were lapped in the end, but yeah, what can you do? I mean, we'd have probably finished 14th if we didn't try the 3-stop. The 3-stop clearly didn't work, because George Russell was the other guy that tried the 3-stop and he finished in 13th. So 1-stopper for Max Verstappen. You know, he's the only one on a 1-stopper there and absolutely dominated. So what can we say? Just absolutely incredible from Max Verstappen in the end. And yeah, I imagine, well, fan rating is still going up slightly, but gonna need some vast improvements for Canada coming very, very shortly. And well, hopefully we can do something good there. But if you have enjoyed that, give it a big thumbs up down below, subscribe for plenty more F1 content, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.